They got the mic hot. Wrestling tells the stories they never forgot. From the ring to the pod, they always deliver. Legends and myths make a wrestling believer. Devon and The Duke bring the heat. Wrestling tales knock you off your seat. Tune in now, don't you be late. Wrestling podcast never felt this great.
Brothers and sisters, welcome back. Welcome back to another exciting edition of Devon and The Duke, the three-time award-winning podcast. And I'm going to tell you right now, it was listed as 96 degrees yesterday in Boston, and we're about 92 degrees today. I'm telling you right now, in the parts of Boston I've been in, it's been over 100 degrees, and I'm a polar bear. So I'm over here melting away while my co-host, the Hall of Famer, the man who is an international sensation, he keeps telling me I need to come down to Florida and get some of that nice weather. But if it's anything like what we're dealing with here in Boston, he can keep all that. I'm talking about my brother, Devon Dudley. What's going on, man?
Listen, you can keep that cold weather. I can't do it. That's why I left New York. I couldn't do it.
I don't know how you put up with this, man. I'm sweating in places I didn't even know existed. Jesus.
I'm glad. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I'd rather sweat than be cold.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You know, this is too much. That's all I can say to that. It's too much, Devon.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it unless I'm not going anywhere. And I'm in the house and I'm with my lady and we're crawled up in bed and she's keeping me warm and I'm in those big blankets. That's the only way I want to be in the cold.
I'm going to put you to the test now because now you got me curious because you are a black man and you know what they say about us. We don't swim unless we're Caribbean or something. And I don't think you're Caribbean. So what's up, man? Are you getting yourself? I know you got a pool out there just like everybody in Florida. Are you one of those swimmers down there?
Yeah, I swim too.
Wow.
Yeah, I swim too. And, you know, the thing about it is, if I was like in a riptide or something like that, no, I wouldn't be able to save my life because I'm not a strong swimmer like that, but I definitely can swim.
I can't believe it. You know, Devon Dudley, breaking news. What they say about black folk is not true in the case of Devon Dudley because he's out here swimming like he's a damn guppy or something, you know?
Oh, yeah. Listen, I can swim. Again, I'm not saving nobody. I may drown somebody in the process, but I can swim. And like I said, if there was a riptide or something like that, no, I'm a drown. I'm not that strong of a swimmer, but I can stay up and swim from one side of the pool to the other.
Listen, what's the boy's name? Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps, I'm throwing out the gauntlet. Okay, you and Devon Dudley one-on-one at WrestleMania, you're going to have a swim-off, and we're going to find out who the real deal is. How about that? Huh? The Olympian versus the Hall of Famer. How about that?
I can tell your wife has been putting something in your coffee this morning.
It's the heat. I'm delirious. It's the heat.
I can see that. You are delirious.
Listen, I think that would be fun, man. You know, you and Michael Phelps, we're going to find out what kind of swimmer you are. Come on now.
Like I said, I can swim from one side of the pool to the other, but I ain't in no race.
You ever watch that boy? I know that it's been years since he competed because he used to.
I watched him. I remember watching him in the Olympics.
I want to know how this dude, you see how big he is too. And he would take down calories after calories in order to feed that body because he's burning so much. But the thing that got me is when he do his warm up and he could take his hands and like wrap them around himself and slap himself like on his shoulders, but wrapping it around himself. I mean, think about how long those arms are to be able to do that.
It's like that guy on the San Antonio Spurs, the center.
Yes, Wemby.
What is he, 7'6"? Wemby, 7'6", and has a 8-foot expand. I mean, that's incredible.
Listen, now you know I'm only 5'6". The fact that this man is 2 feet taller than me is embarrassing. I don't know who the hell he thinks he is, but I got something for you, Wemby. I got something for you, Jack. I may not be Spud Webb, but I know how to. I can go between the legs. I can cross over like Timmy Hardaway. Don't play with me, Wemby. I got something for you, Jack. That's right.
and still get dunked on. I'm just saying.
It wouldn't even be close.
Nowhere near.
Listen. Remember when Mutombo, he'd block his shot and then he would wag his finger, no. Can you imagine me trying to shoot Wemby? Are you kidding me? Oh, my God.
You're not going to be Jordan with Jordan. Because you remember Mutombo was making all that fuss about Jordan ain't never made me his highlight reel.
Yes.
And Patrick Ewing was like, you ain't never been on a highlight reel with Jordan slammed on you? Jordan ain't never slammed on me. Never slammed, but he never going to slam on me. And they played Houston. I mean, was it Houston? Who did Mutombo play for?
Well, he played for everybody. Mutombo started off in Denver, but he played for Houston. He played for at least 4 or 5 different teams.
Well, I think when this happened, he was on Denver. I mean, he was on Houston.
Houston.
And Jordan came in, did something like Jordan does, and dunked right on him and did the finger. No.
Better never do that again. Now, wait, was that Chicago Jordan or was that Washington Jordan? Because
no, Chicago Jordan.
Wow. Okay, so you got the real Jordan. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mutombo played for Denver, Atlanta, Philadelphia, New Jersey. He played for the Knicks and he played for the Rockets. So you're saying that happened when he was with the Rockets? No, that couldn't have been. It must have happened when he was with the Hawks. Somewhere in between 96 and 2001, that must have happened.
Could have been.
Yeah, that would make sense. Wow. Listen, I don't care what none of you boys say, young, old, or in between. Stop saying that you could take Michael Jordan. It is not even a possibility. Just cut it out, man. Cut it out. You know?
Wait, what do you mean? Who's saying this?
Well, some of these younger guys these days, they talk that talk. Oh, yeah, I could. If Jordan was in his prime, I could take him. A lot of these younger guys today talk like that, and I think they're being a little facetious. I think they can say that because they know no one is going to challenge them. But come on now, guys, you know what I mean? Michael Jordan would eat you alive. Come on, eat you alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got to tell the truth. And I was a Barkley fan. I wasn't necessarily a Jordan guy, but real recognized real, and he's real, man. He's real, ain't no question. But You brought up the playoffs. You brought up Wemby. How did your Knicks fare the other night there in Game 1 against? Because they're out there now, and you know James Harden, he ain't playing with them. James Harden, he wants to get his ring, so you know he showed up ready to play. I know the Knicks were having a tough time. The crowd was kind of surprised that the Cavaliers were kind of beating up on them a little bit. Did the Knicks end up pulling off Game 1? Did they win?
They won. Oh. They came back in the third quarter, towards the end of the third quarter, 44-11.
Wow.
They were up 44. They did a 44-11
run.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Yes, run. I was trying to think of it. 44-11 run against them. They came back and destroyed them. They went into overtime.
Oh, wow.
And I think they might have beat them by 10 or maybe a little more.
You know what? I just pulled it up. You're right. 115-104 was the final score. That is ridiculous. Because Cleveland was beat. Listen, I fell asleep towards the beginning of the third quarter, and Cleveland decisively looked like they had that game sewn up, man. Everybody
had it in the bag.
Yeah.
But you can't listen when Bronson is on point. He's on point. He was off in the very beginning.
Yep.
And then he got something back in the third, the mid to late third. My girl was like, "Oh, the Knicks are done." I was like, "What quarter are they in?" She said the third, middle of the third. I said, "There's still time left."
Okay.
She's the type of person. After the first 2 minutes of the first period, if a team is up by 20, it's over. I'm like, what?
How much basketball has she watched in her life?
Exactly.
Does she not remember? Does she not remember when Reggie Miller scored 9, 12 points in like 30 seconds or something like that? He kept stealing the ball and hitting 3-pointers. Remember that? Come on.
Yeah, I tried to forget that moment.
Come on. Oh, that's right, because it happened against
it was against the Knicks.
You know,
We were
it ain't
all
no,
yelling at Spike Lee, sit your ass down and shut up. Shut up and leave that man alone.
listen, Spike. If you want to come on the show sometime and answer Devon, because he's reminding us that it was your fault that Reggie Miller, the beast, was awoken and he was able to pull
Hey,
that off.
the whole Daily News said it was his fault.
He was on the front page.
He was on the front page of the Daily News, and it said New Yorker said, Spike, shut up and sit down. Don't agitate that man anymore.
Unbelievable. Oh, you know, it's tragic that Reggie Miller never won a ring, man. I mean, obviously, you know, Patrick Ewing and those guys, same thing. But for Reggie Miller to not win a ring, he had some strong teams, man, during those years, boy. That is tough.
You have to remember the Knicks had a strong team too, but
Yeah.
the nemesis for everybody was Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan prevented everybody from getting a ring.
It's true. It's true.
And when he left for baseball, we all thought that the Knicks had it in the bag. We thought we were in. We got to the finals against the Houston Rockets and choked.
Wow. Wow.
And we had Pat Riley as the coach.
That's even better.
That's even worse. We had him as a coach.
But now here's the thing. I hate to bring this up to you now, Devon. Pat Riley, he won rings with the Lakers, and he won rings with the Miami Heat, both as a coach and as a general manager. What was up with the New York Knicks that y'all couldn't help Pat Riley win his ring? I want to know the answer to this, Devon.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew, because the only thing I can say, it had to be Jordan. Because think about it. One man did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you think about it, Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, Reggie Miller, Karl Malone,
yeah,
all of those top guys on these teams who have powerhouses behind them,
yeah,
could not win an NBA championship because of Jordan. When Jordan left to play baseball, it was like, okay, it's up for grabs. And remember, that was the last time Houston ever won a championship. Once Jordan came back, it was over.
Wow. It's true. I mean, and listen, for all you LeBron fans, no one could say LeBron did that to anybody. Sorry.
Right. And you know, I was never a Jordan fan. I hated Jordan because of what he did to the Knicks. I couldn't stand him. I didn't start liking Jordan until I was playing NBA 2K. And I didn't know any other team to play with, so I played with the Chicago Bulls because I was a shoo-in to win because of Jordan, Pippen, and Kukoc and all of those guys. So I just started playing with them. Next thing you know, I jumped on the Jordan bandwagon.
Wow. If you weren't alive during the Jordan years when he was with the Bulls, folks, you were robbed of something tremendous, because I don't care who it is. And respect to Kobe Bryant, he might be the closest thing that we ever saw since Jordan. But I'm telling you right now, man, it was so special that you're selling yourself short if you ever think LeBron James is anywhere close to him. It's just not, it's not a possibility.
Oh, there's a lot of them that do.
Yeah.
And the one that's the one that's here at my house right now thinks he's the king.
Uh-oh. Don't start no trouble now, man. I ain't trying to get you in nothing now. Come on.
Look, I tell her all the time, I said, no, he ain't the king. He's the king of flopping. He's the king of traveling from one end of the court to the other to make the basket, and the referees don't call. I said, that's what he's the king of.
See?
I said, but other than that, no.
You just gave me my out. This is the only reason why Wemby could ever beat me in a game today, because they changed the rules. You can carry the ball, you could do the Euro step. All they doing is traveling every time they touch the ball, man. So that's the only way he could beat me. If he was playing with the real rules, I might have him there, Devon, just so you know.
You do know that the ball would never touch the ground if he faced you. And you would be like Spud Webb, but I doubt if you have those ups like Spud.
I doubt him too.
I'm like, I don't know about that, dude.
Listen, I could make myself in the video game, but I still ain't beating that boy. Jesus.
No.
It is what it
7'6". It's huge.
Listen, can you imagine birthing that? Who the hell pushed that boy out? My God.
Well, we don't know how big he might not have been. He might have been a puny little thing coming out.
Wow.
You never know.
They put that Miracle Grow or whatever in him because, my God, that's a big boy.
Yeah, he's almost like he has Big Show and Andre syndrome, but without the size, so to speak. He has the height.
Yeah,
he's not as thick.
Yeah, good point.
And we were just talking about that today. Like, he's a young kid. He's 22 years old. He's in the NBA. He's got a lot to learn. Because somebody said, "You think he would have been able to take Shaq right now?" I was like, "No, Shaq would have bullied him out of the paint, and he would have dominated him because the boy is 22. He's young.
Mm-hmm.
He's got so much time ahead of him to learn and to grow and to put some size on.
Yeah.
If he put some size on, he's gonna be unstoppable."
Listen, we had Manute Bol and all these other guys. Size ain't. I mean, just being tall ain't enough. You actually got to do something with it.
But here's the deal: he can shoot free throws.
Yep.
He can shoot threes.
Yep.
And he can handle the ball.
Yeah.
That's unheard of. Somebody that size.
Yeah. 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 He's a hybrid, man. No question about it. He's a hybrid. So. Wemby, you're lucky, brother. If you were born during my time, we could have went on that court and seen who the real man is. But I'll let you live for now, brother. That's right.
Here we go. Goes from Cody Rose to Wemby. Wow.
I got a habit of biting off more than I can chew, just so you know, right?
Oh, I see that.
But that's because I got you backing me up, man. If he tries anything out there, I know that you'll do a run in for me, so I'm safe. I don't got to worry too much.
It's a difference between wrestling and basketball. You do know that.
Well, listen. That's for everybody else. That's not for us. We got our own thing going on. Come on now.
I can't. I used to play when I was younger. I can't play that crap now.
Listen, we just got to put them through a table. We don't got to play. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You know the rules.
You looking for me to get kicked out of the game.
Listen, man, I love this time of year for that reason, though. There is something. I'm a football fan. I'm a baseball fan. I love the NHL as well. But there's something about the NBA playoffs that just, man, I love it, man. It brings back memories. And I don't care who's playing. I find myself more engaged with the NBA playoffs than anything else because it reminds me of those days where we would sit around the TV on a Sunday afternoon and eat Sunday dinner and watch the games. Like that's the way it was, right? After church, after whatever, you sit down, have a nice meal, and everybody's yelling at the TV at the ball game. It doesn't get better than that.
Was it ABC World of Sports?
Oh boy, you're going way back now. Yeah.
I mean, I remember that, and I remember when they started taking it off little by little.
Yep.
You didn't see it no more.
Yep. But those years, like you said, when the Knicks really made their run, the late '80s, early '90s, especially when Jordan retired for a little bit of time, and it was the Knicks and the Rockets. That was on NBC. And you had that, you had that. And my good friend Peter Vesey, shout out to Peter, great dude, listens to the show. He was the first true color analyst in basketball, which is why he's in the Hall of Fame for that now. But, Peter, he wouldn't hold his tongue, man. He'd tell you so-and-so's not playing that well or so-and-so's dominating. And he would break it down. And it was so educational. You would learn the sport of basketball by listening to guys like that. And unfortunately, I feel like today there's a lot of that missing where everybody wants to have a hot take, but it's not as educational as it used to be. Do you feel that way as well, or am I missing something here?
No, I feel that way. I do. I honestly do.
It's just different, man. The quality of analysis is not the same. And that's unfortunate because that's what made us stronger basketball fans. So that's interesting. But speaking of all that, because there's a guy, and I know Peter Vesey, if Peter Vesey was a wrestler, his big opponent would be Stephen A. Smith. He can't stand Stephen A. Stephen A. was booed out of the building the last time he was at a WWE event. Now, I want to talk to you about this here, Devon, because, there's two ways to look at that. There's the fans can't stand him, but then there's, well, he might be able to make some money if he was a heel manager or something like that. What do you think about Stephen A. Smith getting more involved in WWE?
He would have to want to take bumps.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Somebody got to knock him on his ass, man. That's where the money is. That's where the money is now. Somebody got to get their hands on him, please.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen.
Well, he's making too much money with ESPN to take that risk, possibly. But, TKO got deep pockets, man. If they're giving the executives 30, 40, $50 million raises, I think they can throw Stephen A. couple of extra slices of cheese for his Whopper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they could do that.
Yeah. Because there's money in that, bro. Who doesn't want to see somebody put hands on Stephen A? Come on now.
Well, I know LeBron would step in line.
Especially LeBron. LeBron might do that one for free. Especially LeBron. And Kwame Brown, him too. Kwame would want to get his licks in since Stephen A. buried him for so many years. Remember that every time he say the boy's name, Kwame Brown, he would just bury the dude just by saying his name.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, WWE had another major staff meeting. And during this meeting, they reaffirmed the fact that they're moving forward with Saudi Arabia. They're going to be holding the next PLE there. There's no question about it. It's happening. And they understand all the challenges with the war with Iran and all that good stuff there. But Night of Champions, which is Saturday, June 27th, supposed to be taking place at Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Both Triple H, Nick Khan, and even the TKO president, Mark Shapiro, they all stand firm on this, man, that they're not as concerned about the safety challenges of the war, and they feel like they're going to be safe. And so basically they're telling the staff, I get your concern, but there's a little bit too much money here for us to be playing games. We're going. So if you want to get paid, you better get on board. So I know you and I keep revisiting this subject as it continues to evolve. Has your stance changed at all, Devon, or do you still feel the same that the risk may not be as important as the reward?
No, I definitely feel like the risk isn't worth it because if something goes wrong, then what? You have a bunch of Americans coming to Saudi Arabia, and it's going to be very easy for if Iran knows what's going on, they wanted to make an example out of something. I'm not going to say, I shouldn't say it's going to be easy, but I don't know. I just don't trust it. Yeah. I don't trust it at all.
Yeah.
I don't trust it. It's too much of a risk. A lot of these guys, these extremists don't, they don't care. They believe in doing things in the name of Allah. And if it means taking their own lives, then they will. The extreme ones, but I don't know, man. That's just a risk.
Yeah.
I got to say it's a risk. It really is a risk. I mean, I pray for those guys over there. If, I know some people are probably going to say no, they don't feel safe. And, there were talks. Where were we? We were somewhere. And people felt uncomfortable. Something was going on at the time. I can't fully remember what it was, but they didn't want to go. They didn't feel safe about going. And Vince was like, all right, well, fine. You don't want to go, you don't go. He wasn't upset with them at all about it. And he was like, okay.
Was that Sami Zayn? Because I know Sami Zayn in the beginning, he has Syrian ethnicity. So I know Sami Zayn wasn't at the first couple of Saudi shows, and then that changed as relations between Saudi Arabia and Syria improved.
Yes.
Was it Sami, do you think, or are you talking somebody else?
I'm trying to think. I know he didn't go. like you said, to a couple, but it wasn't him. I can't remember what it was, but it was something in effect where guys didn't feel safe going somewhere. And Vince had a meeting and said, okay, if you don't feel safe, there's no heat or anything like that. And, blah, blah, blah. And, it is what it is. And there was no repercussions for these guys that didn't go. But I do remember it happening one time before.
I'm just asking your opinion. I'm not asking you to reveal something that you shouldn't be revealing if you know for sure. But in your opinion, do you think the same sentiment would hold true if there are talent that are just like, listen, I don't want to go, I don't feel safe? Do you think that'd be frowned upon, or do you think that they would treat that the current leadership would treat it the way Vince did and say, no heat, you're all right about it?
I would hope that the new regime would understand that. I don't think there would be any repercussions for it. People got families and they don't feel right about it. A lot of people don't like this war anyway. And I'm one of them. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm two of them.
I don't feel like we should be in it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. But I understand we can't have, people with nuclear, Iran with a nuclear war ahead, or, it's just a messy situation. It really is. It's a messy situation. You can't have them have nukes and things like that. And I get that. But are we really fighting for that? That's the question. There seems to be some ulterior motive behind all of this, but what is it? People have speculations of what it is, but at the same token, it's like, what are we doing? Why are we in this war? And if they're talking about still going to Saudi Arabia to do this, was it a pay-per-view?
Yeah, PLE, yes, sir.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Especially if, again, these guys got families. It's taking a risk. Whether the risk is zero risk or not, you're still taking a risk. I don't think so, man. I don't really think we should go anywhere near that place. I really don't think so.
I agree.
I just think right now it's crazy. We have to really think about things, in terms of stuff like that. They don't right now. America is not on the list of them liking, of them being fond of us right now. Regardless if they're just blaming one man in terms of Trump, but they want to make examples out of people, and they will do that if they have to. So, I don't know.
I agree. And I know, listen, folks, I understand that some of you out there are saying to yourself, man, why are these guys talking about this political stuff again and what have you? I just want to make sure that we're clear about who Devon is and who I am, because these types of conversations are very unique. You're not going to hear this level of perspective on any other show because, for one, you have a WWE Hall of Famer in Devon Dudley who can speak from that perspective as a wrestler, as a talent, being put in a position to actually have to go into these dangerous situations. And Devon's been in many of those types of situations. And then you have me where, my real shoot life is government. And I don't necessarily get too deep into that on the show. I want to keep it about the focus on wrestling and what have you. But my background is in government. So for the two of us to talk about this stuff and the nuance there, this is just a different level of discussion that you're hearing here. Because you're hearing from two people who are experts in their fields giving their sentiments on something like this. And at the end of the day, like Devon said, it comes down to safety and it comes down to what's best for you and your family. That's just the truth of it, man.
And that's what I feel. It's what's best for you and your family.
Yeah.
And, if you basically feel okay to go, then you go with them. But if not, then you got to put your foot down and say how you feel.
Agreed.
Because you can't perform under fear.
No.
You can't perform if you're nervous and don't know how, if you're gonna get bombed or not. And I hate to use the word bomb, but that's what, terrorists do. They bomb places. They blow it up and they don't care who's in there. My thing is, it's a terrorist dream to get a bunch of people inside of a building. Um, and it is, if you don't have the right security, look, I'm sure that they're going to do whatever they have to do to take care of the guys there. Um, but again, when you're home in New York, you feel a certain way. You feel a certain safety, even though the world is so messed up now. It's just, man. I don't know, man. I don't really know how to put that in. I'm really at a loss for words, and I'm never at a loss for words. But this is just a very touchy subject. It really is, because again, you just never know with these guys what could possibly happen. You feel safe here in the United States to a certain degree, because there are people that say no, it's probably worse here than over there, whatever. But you know how the going ons here goes. So I don't know if them going over there is the right move. I think forget the money and just wait it out. I'm
Agreed.
interested. I'm interested in WrestleMania.
Mm,
I know it's a year from now, but let's just see if we can get out of this war and move forward.
yeah, yeah. It's funny because somebody said to me recently, they said, well, WWE, they do tribute to the troops where they go to these dangerous places and what have you. And I had to remind them, I'm like, yeah, that's true. But you have to remember, tribute to the troops typically happens on military bases that we run and that our
They're very well
allies run.
protected.
They're very well protected in that regard because they're literally military bases, right?
Mhm.
This is different. This is an actual stadium that is not a military base. This is an entertainment complex.
Yeah,
Totally different ball game, man.
totally different ball game.
Yeah, yeah, totally different. And tribute to the troops, that's charity. WWE was giving, they give something there. This is all about business,
Yeah,
you know.
this is all about the dollar.
Yeah, yeah. So just there is a distinction there. So for anyone who brings that up in your social circles, for folks listening, this is a different ball game. Just remember that, and you can say that because it's true. You know, what else is true? And I'm shocked. Brock Lesnar is back. He attacked Obafemi at the end of Raw, and Devon, we can close on this point because you were supposed to run in at WrestleMania this year.
Here we go.
And you were supposed to help Brock Lesnar against Obafemi. It was your fault that Brock Lesnar had to retire because Obafemi destroyed him because Devon Dudley got cold feet. And essentially, I'm not saying this, Devon, but this is what I heard through the grapevine. Remember, I'm not saying this, but this is what I heard through the grapevine. Devon Dudley essentially chickened out and backed down because he saw the ruler and he didn't know what to do. So Brock is back. And my question for you now, Devon, it looks like you're going to get a second chance. Are you going to finally do what you said you were going to do and help Brock Lesnar defeat Obafemi?
Being that you fell asleep on Monday Night Raw and didn't see it, apparently you don't know the outcome of that. Brock don't need my help. Brock is just fine. He did what he had to do and went in there and did what he did, and he came out of there victorious. So he ain't worried about me or you. That man gonna go out there and take care of business, and you need to leave me alone. That's what you need to do.
Listen, don't put me in it. Don't talk about you ain't worried about me or you. Don't put me in it. We're talking about you.
I'm talking about, look, brother. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the day that Cody come and get you. The blood sucking, whatever you want to say.
That's right. That's right. Egg sucking dog. Ric Flair wannabe would have turned on his daddy. Yeah, Cody. You heard me, Cody. I'm hearing that Cody doesn't particularly like when I say this, by the way.
Man, who told you this?
Well, somebody very close to him was like, Cody gets a little irritated when you say that about him because he doesn't believe he's trying to be like Ric Flair. And all I have to say to Cody is, it doesn't matter what you want us to believe. The truth is the truth. Okay? Egg sucking dog.
Well, you asking for it. You asking for it. You asking for it. You are asking for it.
Hold on. How come you ain't talking tough to Oba the way I talk tough to Cody? What's going on with that?
Okay, well, I ain't trying to go up there and get into a fight. I'm done. My last match was in October.
No.
I ain't trying to get back in that ring.
You always got one more match in you. Terry Funk, you always got one more match. Forever, right? Didn't Terry Funk say that? Forever.
Listen, I got 3 little kids that I need to walk down the aisle. 2 of them I got to walk down the aisle with one day, and I'm going to be able to do that. I ain't listening to your ass trying to get me all jacked up.
I'm going to keep working on this, man. I'm telling you, Devon versus Oba, that is the match of the century. That is Apollo Creed versus Clubber Lang. We got to see it. We got to see it. Come on now. We got to see it. Throw the damn towel.
You see what I mean? You just throwing stuff out there. Okay, I see how this works. Listen, I'll get in there with Oba when you get in there with Cody.
Oh my God.
But yours got to be a steel cage match.
Oh, great. I might have a trick up my sleeve. I'm going to have to find somebody to have my back. So, because you know how it goes, man. This is the old ECW trick. The lights go out, right? The lights go out. When they come back in, the heels come in and save the day. All right. I'm going to have to just figure out who hates Cody Rhodes enough to help me out with this. All right. We're going to figure this out. Don't worry. We got it under control. Anyway, what is the best way everyone listening right now can keep up with you, Devon, especially if they want to track whether or not you're going to be doing a run-in on the next Oba versus Brock Lesnar match?
See, I had it on pause, so you couldn't hear me. Why you need somebody to help you? You the man.
No.
No, you don't need no help.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. Come on now. You know that. Come on now. I got to stand behind big guys like you, man. Come on.
I see you sit there and now you hear Cody don't like what you're saying about him.
That's right.
And now you got to,
I'm taking the bass out my voice.
I bet you are now. That nightmare gonna nightmare all over your ass. You keep talking. You keep talking about my man Cody.
Listen, you supposed to be on my side. Who are you cheering for here? What's going on now?
This is the same guy that's telling me about me being in the ring with Oba.
That's right.
Knowing I had a stroke and 3 back surgeries. Well, 1 back surgery. Knowing that I can't do it no more. But yeah, you want to put me in the mix.
One more match.
See how you are?
One more match. Come on.
You see how you are? You don't care.
Come on.
You don't care.
Terry Funk, one more match. Come on now.
No. See how you are, man? You don't care? Like Michael Jackson said, they don't really care about us.
Come on. Hey, that was perfect. All right. You pulled that one out now. You pulled that one out.
All I'm going to say is that they don't really care about us.
That was perfect. Anyway, what's the best way to keep up with you, Devon?
All right. Well, they can keep up with me on Instagram at Testify Devon, of course. Get the word out there. Give me some more followers out there. Also, I'm on Twitter at Testify Devon as well. And my YouTube channel, you can check out. It's Devon the YouTube. That's one of the main ways as well. Also, you can catch me at some of the events that I'm at. I post all of the events on YouTube. On Instagram. So check it out. I also have a merch page that I love. That my T-shirts, my memorabilia, stuff like that. That I give to the fans and sell to the fans. You can check me out there. It's Devon Dudley merch page on Instagram. Check it out, and we'll send you your stuff.
I love it. And as always, folks, Duke Loves Wrestling on Facebook, on X, DukeLovesWrestling@gmail.com. Let me know what you think of the show. Me and Devon, we always cutting up, but I actually mean it. he is going to face Obafemi. He is going to have to face the ruler. I'm working on it. Anyway, what's the word of the week before you go there, Devon?
I can't stand you. That's the word of the week.
Testify.
That's my word of the week.
Without further ado, welcome to Duke Loves Wrestling, Rey Mysterio Jr. And let's just jump into it, Ray. River City Wrestling Con, June 6th. That's the Saturday now. You are going to be there live and in color to meet all of the wonderful fans at the World Golf Village. I can tell you right now, Ray, the fans are so excited to meet you.
Well, the fact, Duke, that the fans are so pumped up, gives me excitement because we want to present something new to the fans. I'm always trying to swag out my ring gear, coming up with different colors, different designs. Action figures are always, very high commodity. And I always like to step up my game. One thing that I've always wanted to do, when I broke into the business, was to potentially create my own cartoon series.
And again, folks, this is exactly why I keep telling you. You got to join us at the River City Wrestling Con, June 6th and 7th, but especially Saturday, June 6th. So you can see Rey Mysterio Jr., you can get your picture, you can get your autograph, you can check out Rey Mysterio versus the Darkness. I got to tell you, Ray, I got to make sure I grab myself one of those limited edition Rey Mysterio versus the Darkness Team Mexico World Cup soccer jerseys there so I can be in style, brother, because, World Cup coming here to Boston. I got to make sure I'm styling and profiling. What do you think about that?
Duke, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. And we'll definitely be in touch and send you that soccer jersey.
Devon and The Duke bring the heat. Wrestling tales knock you off your seat. Tune in now, don't you be late. Wrestling podcast never